So here in north central Oklahoma, our operation operates on a no-till program, and this field was in grain sorghum before, and we came in and sprayed to kill any volunteer wheat, ryegrass, any winter annuals, and came in and planted this cotton in May. So during the summertime, we have a lot of insect pressure. You might have to spray 2 or 3 different times for insects, leaf hoppers. Once the boll develops, you might have some stink bug pressure that you have to spray just to keep that boll safe before it becomes cotton. So before the boll opens, it's all closed, similar to this boll right here. And when this opens, there's seed inside this boll that will be future ginned after harvesting. But the boll is the fruit of the plant. Normally about 2 to 3 weeks before a freeze, we use a product called Effathon that will in turn open the boll. It's a harvest aid along with a defoliant to knock the leaves off the plant, whether you're going to strip it or pick it. Defoliant more or less crunches the leaves, and you'll see the leaves. It more or less knocks the leaves off the plant. This is for the stripper or your picker to not have any leaves in your cotton bale after it is produced in the module. And we strip this cotton here. It does have a lot more material in the bales stripping it, but in turn we feel like it gets more of the cotton off the plant. Also with stripping, you don't have to have water, as a picker requires water to keep the spindles. So after it's harvested, we use it's a stripper baler is what it's called, and it puts it in an 8x8 round bale, which weighs anywhere from 4,000 to 5,000 pounds. And then from here, we haul them 100 miles northwest to Anthony, Kansas, to a gin up there where it will be further processed. After the cotton is ginned, your cotton is graded on a scale to see strength, durability, and anything that, color, what colors you can dye the cotton to. But then the seed is ginned out to make cattle feed, oils. So many different products go into cotton.
We hope you enjoyed this video. It's part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on our OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.